Tea time. Did you see the viral video where this woman describes how she will never go on a girls trip again because the last one she went to, one of the girls only had $135 to spend?
This is why I deadass don't do group trips. I don't do girls trips. Every time I travel, I always travel with one person. That's my best friend. Because why I just came back from Cabo and one of the girls did not bring no bread to the trip.
This video went crazy viral with more than 15 million views. Everybody was listening to her recount the story of how she went on this birthday trip. It wasn't her birthday. It was somebody she knew that she didn't really like that much. But since she didn't really like the girl or know any of the other girls she was going with, she decided to invite her boyfriend to come. So this is an all-girls trip, but she bring her man, but she said that's okay that her man's come because the birthday girl approved it and her man was going to watch everybody. Well, they go on this trip and everybody's having a good time. And during one dinner, everybody's popping bottles, having a good time, and the bill comes and she pays for the bill on her card. Everybody sends her the money except for one girl, and they're looking at the girl like, what's going on? And the girl's looking like, I don't got it. Eventually, the girl does send her some of the money, but she's short about $46. So after the trip, this girl comes back, makes this video about how she can't hang around any broke women like that. She'll never go out on a girl's trip. She proceeds to describe all of these different terrible situations that happen, like people getting drunk and, you know, how broke the girl was. She was really trashing this girl. And not only that, she describes the girl in detail. Even though she doesn't say her name, she describes her in detail, ends up describing her as Nutella, calling her Nutella. And she tells them, I'm not going to tell you who she is, but if you go to my highlights on Instagram, you can see her. Now, because she's telling this story and it's starting to go super viral, all the other people who were participating in the trip come forward to talk about their side and say, oh, I'm not the girl who was broke. Oh, I'm not the girl who was broke. Oh, I'm not the girl who was broke. They making sure to defend themselves because they figure that people are going to find out who they are anyway. And the only person who has not been found is the girl that she's talking about who only had $135 on this trip. People in their reactions are debating whether it was right for her to bring her boyfriend on the girls' trip, whether she and the original girl were friends, and why she can't just cover for her friend and not have to talk about it on the internet. But the most popular opinion right now is we all want this viral trend to end. We want people to stop talking about this trip. It is annoying. It feels redundant. It is boring at this point, but it's still going because they have not publicly identified the woman who was broke on that trip. And until they do, I guess we're going to keep hearing about it.